Strike a pose.
Howdy doody, folks.
We got Robbo, Neil, Bob, and Blair. Blair's going to be doing the turning for us today.
Who is? Not me.
I was waiting for a reaction.
You're the one that has wood on the lathe, not me.
No, sorry. there's a tool here.
You're freezing at 10?
Yeah.
Yep.
I wish it were that here. That's 50. We're still out running around in shorts.
Crazy bastards.
Yeah, I know. You're crazy like the Poms, though. Reaches 15 here and they go swimming.
Jesus, Jay, what are you doing? Turning a sandwich?
Yeah. No, it's just I had the slots cut out for zip ties to go around, so the piece of wood would sit flat. It's one of the legs off of my old lathe. It's just 90 by 90 structural pine mill. Nothing flush. The bloody chain reaction. Drop one thing, knock something over, picking that up. Knock another thing, picking that up. I think it might be time to clean my workshop a little bit, right?
Yeah, Bob's not even looking.
Yeah, that's the best part.
I'm sorry. I was trying to find a Celsius conversion table on my phone.
I was just being a shithead, so.
How'd you go with those storms yesterday, Bob?
Well, we the backyard was muddy because it rained, and it was still raining at noon today, but light let up some. You know, by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it was sunny, and by 3 o'clock, it was highly humid because it went up to about 80 degrees. It'd be nice if we all had the same standards, but that would put a lot of people out of business. Making all the different models they needed for around the world, though today, even the thermostats that you get to control heating and cooling for your house has a switch on it to pick what it should be. So they have both built in. It's all in a chip. But I must say the conversion formula just it's far from easy.
I just like the ones where you put the number in and it converts it automatically.
Yeah, I found that on my phone. That's what I was looking for. So, Robo, what were you up to today?
Basically, a lot of nothing.
No, I
I'm
caught
waiting
you
on
online this morning.
Yeah. I'm waiting on a delivery of veranda posts to be turned. So
Big ones?
only 2.4 long,
Uh,
8-footers.
the corner posts?
No, what do you call porch posts?
Right, but they go between the floor and a roof over the
Yeah,
porch.
floor and the roof.
Yeah. What do you call the spindles that go between the top of the railing and a pedestal
You mean a
or a
base and
base?
a
Yeah, between the base and the railing.
balustrading
Okay.
or balusters. And then on the end posts on stairways are called newel posts.
Yes. They're never simple. You ever do any of the spiral ones?
I did a few years ago. I actually built a lathe for doing spiral turning. Used a router as a cutter
Yeah.
because we used to do a lot of four-poster beds with spiral posts, left and right spirals.
Then wallet.
How you going, Clyde?
Hey, Jay. How's it going? Hey, everyone.
Hey, Kate.
G'day, Cade.
Hey, Robo. Hey, Dr. Bob. Hey, Blair.
How do I do?
And hi, Neil.
These little pictures are getting awfully bloody small when there's 5 of us.
I know. I had to zoom in to see who everybody was.
Well, if you're on a phone, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
My
on the phone.
phone, they're 5 mil by 5 mil, which is sort of, less than your quarter inch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get hit by the storm last night, or did it miss you? I was looking at the weather map, and I wasn't quite sure.
No, we got hit by the storm pretty much all night. Thunder and lightning and torrential downpour. And
Yeah, so did we. It finally stopped about 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock this morning.
oh,
It
okay.
was still raining when I ran out to the shop to pick up something and deciding, well, it's raining harder, so I'll stay put.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't stop here until, I don't know, probably 10-ish.
Uh-huh.
How you going, Chris?
G'day, Chris.
Yeah,
Hey, Chris.
ditto. Well, but I was showing last night the map that showed it being up over, coming down through Alberta, from the Yukon down across Alberta, the storm. It was that far north. And hitting us here in Detroit and Windsor
Right
at 10.
Oh, yeah.
I just got the weather warning from my little digital assistant, and I opened it up to see where it was at, and then the lightning hit. And it started a torrent of rain.
Wow. Yeah, it was pretty rolling all night here.
Yeah,
Came across. I didn't hear much of it. I slept through most of it, but Lindy was up on and off throughout the night.
yeah.
Mostly because she's uncomfortable because she's about to pop any day now.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah, it's odd. When there's a storm, our dog Riley, which is big now, supposed to be the miniature, but size of a pony almost, at least a newborn, likes to go, and we got big glass sliding doors in the back of the house, and just lay on the floor on my old saddle blanket, of which I have a couple of them here. I use the throw rugs. They're momentum, but just lay there and watch the storm all night. I've never seen a dog or an animal just want to look at the thunder and feel the thunder and lightning, because it always puts his body up against one of the glass panes in the door so it can feel the sound.
Huh.
That's all I can think of. But it's not to keep cool. Yeah, I have to admit, I joined the funnel club today and I was very pissed.
oh yeah, that sucks.
I've
Yeah.
joined the club so many times.
Yeah. I
Howdy,
always
Chris.
used to call it the
Hey Blair.
barbecue club, because that's where the wood went in for the barbecue pit.
Yeah. I haven't made one in a while. Knock on wood. I will probably make one. Right.
And what's
But-
worse is that you know it before it happens. Just a couple
Yeah.
minutes before it's, did I measure it? Whoop, no, I didn't.
Whoop, nope. There we
Well,
go.
I have a habit. I measure what I want for my depth, and I use a little black marker and put it on the steel. And knowing I can't go any deeper than that, period, or I go through. I forgot I moved the tool rest. It works as long as you don't readjust the tool rest.
Yeah.
Because it's usually just those final passes is what I mark it on the rest, and I know that's where I can't violate that rule. And I got called away, and readjusted the tool rest so I'd be a little closer, forgetting that I had it already marked, And then I looked down and, oh, that's why. Oops.
Cool.
Are you and Jay turning the same thing, Blair?
Yeah, it looks similar.
Blair's been muted, so
Yeah.
he probably doesn't know because Joe probably did it.
Yeah, I think he did.
What's that?
I just said that you've been muted, and you and Neil wanted to know whether you and Jay are doing the same thing.
No, I have no idea what I'm doing. I just found this piece and I thought, let's see what I can do with it. I tried
Yeah, I've
filling it
always-
with some stuff and it still looks like hell, so I don't know.
Well,
You
yeah.
do a bud gauze of some sort.
That's kind of what I was shooting for, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, and the cracks will be the feature. As long as it doesn't continue to crack.
Right? No, it's just on this one side. Everything else is pretty solid. So
Yeah. What's the wood?
So if you're
I'm
both
not
turning
putting on the
old,
ground.
if you're turning old crappy bits of wood and neither of you know what you're turning, you are turning the same thing.
Yeah.
Just no one
Cool.
knows what it is.
How you going, Joy?
Hi, Joy.
Hey, Joey. You know
Right,
what
Joy.
wood it is? Maple or holly? Or
Howdy.
I'm not sure what it is, but I do know that it stinks.
oh, okay. Smells like manure
Um,
or garbage.
no, it smells like it's been sitting in a pond for a long time. So it just kind of has that manky smell, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah, the musky. Huh. Cool.
It's hard. It's pretty hard wood. I'm not sure what it is, though.
So you acquired that piece of wood from the lava lake, did you?
No,
When you said this down smells like it's been in danky water for a long time, I thought, well, he was just at a lake.
well, it actually wasn't a lake. It was a river.
Okay.
Down by the bay.
Sorry?
Down by the bay. You know, where the watermelon grow.
And they make the hot sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I'll tell you, the wildest parties I've ever been to has been in New Orleans for Mardi Gras. Sometimes the accents get so thick you just nod and say yes.
Yeah.
I would
But
have
you
thought
don't worry
don't
about
say
it
yes
because they're as drunk as you are, so they won't remember what they were trying to say either.
Got to be careful what you're answering yes to at a Mardi Gras, though.
Yeah.
True. No, it doesn't look like oak.
Joy said she's been there, done that, and lived to tell the tale.
Yeah. I've been to 3 Mardi Gras in my life. And the first time I was very leery, and second time my host that had me come down and stay got me so drunk out of my mind I don't remember much, but he's got a lot of pictures he wanted to use for blackmail and bribery.
Sounds like a good friend.
Oh yeah.
And how many bead thingos did you collect, Joy?
Bead thingo?
I don't know what he's talking about. It goes with the light pole.
Joy says the first time she's ever gotten away with not wearing a top in public.
That's Mardi Gras.
Are you talking about the A beads? Right.
Sorry?
Are you talking about A beads?
Yeah, get the.
Sorry if I just dragged the conversation into the gutter, but Dark's not here, so someone's got to do it.
I'll tell you, this crowd, including our friends on chat, would have one heck of a wild time together at Mardi Gras. I could guarantee that.
I can guarantee you one thing.
Thanks.
I won't be there.
And I'm not a party animal, so
Yeah.
You can just wander around and watch others. It's fun watching other people make fools of themselves, particularly friends you're with that you're supposed to be helping. You know, stagger back to the hotel room.
Yep.
Someone's got to remember what hotel you were in.
Chalk line.
Joy says after a while no one could tell I was not wearing a shirt. And it was hard to keep my head up.
Pictures? Sorry.
No, Bourbon
Sorry.
Street is internationally notorious.
Sorry, Joe, you can slap me later, all right?
You might like it.
That's why I said later.
Do you have your favorite leather whip too?
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Who?
Shh,
Where?
don't tell anyone.
Sticks and
Oh.
stones can break your bones, but whips and chains excite Jay.
That was a good one, Glenn.
Thank you.
You're a poet.
And
and you didn't
Robo
know
to
it.
stand back and say, "Oh, I remember when I was that age. I wished I would have did it at that age."
He's been pretty quiet today, hasn't he? Yeah, man. Thank you. Yeah. He's been pretty quiet today. What's going on there?
Who that?
Just thinking.
I thought I could hear something. I thought it was Blair, though.
Sorry. What are you making, Jay?
Well, according to Neil, nothing. But he wasn't here yesterday when I explained that someone wants a whole heap of these made up and they're going to have candle wax poured into them.
Oh yeah, he's.
Oh,
I'll tell you, Cade. He has joined your ranks.
sweet.
I'm still
Yes.
I'm still under his lathe collecting sawdust. What are you on about?
No. He's now a professional. He has sold merchandise and has had more ordered, custom ordered.
Sweet. That's great.
Yes, Chris, I did.
Yeah, it's got to start somewhere, I suppose. Well, one of my Amber's nieces, my wife's nieces, makes candles and sells and stuff like that, and those oil diffusers and stuff like that. I gave her a price for one, and I said if you buy in bulk, you get them cheaper. So she's buying in bulk.
Sweet.
Even better. And they
You
don't
got to
have enough.
remember, Dave, on a 5 millimeter square, on a 5 millimeter square screen, yours just looks like a cylinder, just the same as Blair's.
Yeah, you need to go on your computer. Is that better?
Yeah, now I've got 6 15 millimeter screens. It's funny, you turn your phone side on to get them bigger, but they shrink down again.
Yeah.
So they can put some more crap on the outside.
I don't have that. Sorry, I've just got to kick people out or talk to people in the chat. So what's going on, Craig? Filled any orders up?
Yeah, today I had I had a couple bowls that I had to do for a lady. She had a tree come down that was significant to her property, so I rough turned them, and they were in my drying room for quite some time. So today I sanded and finished them and got them all prepped for the finishing coats stage. And then I turned a couple boxes and stuff, prepped for demo. That's about it today. The 2 live edge bowls are, I don't even know what's on it. The salad bowl is probably 16-inch diameter, 4-inch deep. And the live edge bowls are probably, I don't know. I have a couple here. But I'd have to grab my tape measure. Yeah, they're about 13-inch wide by 18-inch long or so. Didn't do much last week. Took it easy. I went bike riding and paddleboarding and relaxed.
Joy said she got back on her bike today since I broke my toe. Did okay. It hurt more to tie up my shoe than to pedal a bike.
I bet.
Yeah, I made 3 little bowls today and started in they're out of black walnut. And they're for a gift person wanted for a baptism. That's why I put my logo, the Tree of Life, the inside. But it's black walnut, and what I did is I rubbed in some gold embellishing cream that I have into the open grain that it has, and then put a finish on it and sanded it down so as the grain still showed.
Joe,
They wanted what she wanted, so I got 3 done today completely and 2 more to finish tomorrow.
Joy said very pretty.
Thank you.
Those are nice.
Well, they're thick. I didn't go through this. That's probably half an inch underneath of it because they didn't want it sliding off of a tray or a collection plate.
I didn't get to see it. Look.
And I even made it as if the tree is crying
Nice.
Oh,
because
That's the
she wanted the bottom down
What's
here.
That's the roots under the tree, isn't it?
Yep,
Yeah, it looks good. Nice.
that's what she asked for. So,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the top, unfortunately, if you do this, you can cut yourself. So I'm going to have to hit it with little sandpaper before I give them to him. I found that out showing it to one of the kids here, and it cut me. Well, you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
Yeah, you want to soften it to save liability.
Yes.
Wouldn't want her to cut herself.
Well,
What
she
are you
asked me to
doing?
do it thin, but have a heavy bottom so as it wouldn't blow away. Because I made a couple before that they used in church as the same thing, where each member of the family gets a bit of the water in it that they were christened with. And this fits I don't know what you call them. You know, when you go to a fast food joint, they give you a little tub of something extra, a dip or something. It fits a standard one of those. And so they can actually put liquid in it and then take it home, put the cap on it, and they still have this for the day. And the reason the tree of life, the roots come out, is part of what the pastor is going to talk about is that the tree of life is based on roots that are based on family and family tradition. It's what we teach the kid when they're little. It will help them grow into a better person or whatever, depending on which pastor is doing the baptism. It's a coin of phrase, same, only different. And this is just a piece of stem wood, as you can tell, down the centers more.
wow, that's nice, Cade.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's the big salad bowl. I finished sanding today, but I just grabbed a couple of the things I finished today and I can show them like Dr. Bob did. I just got to plug my phone in here so it doesn't die on me. But, all right. So this is the big salad bowl I got finished. Got a... Here we are.
Cool. What's that, Cade? The timber?
That's tulip poplar. Had a branch coming out the side, some nice spalting within it. And then the outside has some nice color as well. Some nice spalting and figure within the wood.
Good.
There's a branch that came out the side. Where's my camera?
Yeah, it's nice. Almost looks like you drew around that.
There's a grumpy face looking at you. So that's the salad bowl.
Yeah. Nice.
And then the two live edge bowls are from the exact same tree. So the bark came flying off because they were cut down in the summer, but she didn't really care too much about that because I decorate them in different ways. So here's one of them. There's the foot or the profile, the shape. Here's the inside. Oop. I torched the rim with a torch just to give it color contrast to match all the spalting that's within the wood along the rim.
If you don't mind me asking, what does one of those go for normally when you're selling it? You don't have to answer that if you don't want to.
No worries.
But it'll be in Canadian dollars anyway.
Yeah. And then here's the other one. Another one just a little shallower. Got a foot on the bottom.
I didn't hear what you said, Cade, because Bob came over the top of you.
Oh, I didn't really say anything, but
Oh, okay.
couple $100.
Yeah.
Depending on the wood, couple $100 up to a couple $100. And this I was just playing around with. I had some nice spalted tulip poplar. Oh, you can't even see it in the green because my
that's
light.
cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
So
Is it
here's
a
the bottom. Oh, there, zoomed.
Mm-hmm.
There's the side. I don't know what I was going for. A mixture between a flying saucer and a clam.
Flying
Bingo.
clam.
It's like the flying saucer clam. And then
Can you put clam sauce inside it?
you probably could.
Yeah, nice.
Joy,
Very good.
Joy says it looks a bit like a yo-yo. And just to answer your question before, yes, I had a haircut. Joy?
Nice. I'm waiting for one. I still got COVID hair growing. I'm waiting another month they're talking about before
They don't want any more.
they're going to open the hairdressers in a month. So.
Yeah, well, that's what I've sort of been waiting for as well.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I'm going to step out. I've got something going on with my head.
Yeah, all right. No worries. See you later, Blair. I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to go in a minute too because it's lunchtime.
All right, thanks for coming in, Blair.
Good to see you guys. We'll talk to you later.
Yep,
Feel
no
better?
worries. Take it easy.
Yeah, this will look better when I get pictures of it, or when it shines. But
What's for lunch, Robbo?
No idea.
Darn it. My wife's
kangaroo.
No, he's given up trying to catch them. He had
Oh,
to stop. Yeah, he pulled his shoulder out trying to catch them.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Nothing
No
wrong
problem.
with eating kangaroo. They're good steak.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bloody-
A lot leaner than beef,
Oh, okay.
provided it's cooked properly.
Yes, yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Overcook it.
I had it once at a fondue bar where they bring you like a boiling pot of beef and all kinds of different meats and you cook it yourself. It was pretty good.
Yeah, no, you still haven't tried it right.
Yeah, probably
Sorry.
not.
You need one of us to cook it for you to do it to taste it right.
All right, next time I'm there.
Yeah, all right. See you.
All right, I'm going to get some lunch. I'll see you all later.
All right, thanks for coming in,
Right
Robbo.
behind you, Robert.
Take
No
care,
worries.
Rosie.
Catch 'em, mate.
Bye.
Hey,
Yeah.
does I didn't know Julie made lunch for Neil as well.
She does when he's here.
All right, see you later.
Yeah, tulip poplar is pretty cool. It's got like pink streaks in it, white streaks, yellow streaks, black spalting, white
Yeah,
spalting.
I was going to ask that about that wood. I've seen some of that stuff that's had some really intense pink, like grain going through it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It'll make it pop when I put finish on it.
Yeah.
That's just one coat of oil.
Hopefully, it doesn't break when it pops. So.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't.
That went over your head, didn't it?
Yeah, I guess it did.
Anyway, I'm heading off to catch you guys later.
Take care.
See you, Neil.
You know,
Yeah, you know.
Should I head outside?
thanks, Joy. Getting seasick. Well, I guess I was moving the bowls around a bit too much, trying to get them into focus. It's different with my phone. Easier
That's
with
good.
the camera.
Then I'll look on the side streets. Alright, I just came down here to show you my outfit.
I like that. Unfortunately, Brendan is at that age where you buy new clothes every 6 months and they always outgrow them.
Yeah, I know.
Teenager.
In 2 weeks, I'll be at the infant stage when they grow out of them every week.
Yeah.
I'll be.
And the thing is,
They're not-
parents keep buying expensive stuff and they rarely get a chance to launder them twice before they are too small.
I know.
So you're a dad soon, Kado?
Yeah, soon, 2 weeks.
Nice. Getting nervous?
Meh, not really.
No. But your
I don't
wife? How's your wife going?
She's doing pretty good. She's over it. She's done. She wants it out already.
Yeah.
I get it over with. I'm so uncomfortable and hot and
Yeah.
And it kicks too much at the wrong time.
yeah, it's always kicking and it was moving a lot today, so I don't know if it's turning and spinning, getting ready to come out.
Oh,
It's probably getting tired of drawing on the walls.
Yeah, it's time to get on the lathe, Dad. Come on.
I know. I gotta find a little mini respirator and a little backpack. Right? Get a little milk crate.
Yeah, you can make one.
Yeah, true. I can make a stool of some kind.
You can make little tools, little miniature versions of what you've got.
Yeah, true. Good.
Sid bought a lathe, a really small one the other day. If you got it for $88, is a bargain actually. I can't remember the name of it, but it's actually a pretty good brand lathe. It's even smaller than the mini one that I've got that I was used to turn on. So that'll be perfect baby lathe.
Yeah, that'd be good. Well, I have a small one. I have a couple of small ones for students and whatnot.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't get to use my one way.
Too dangerous for them. Not a
Well,
student slave.
yeah, that too, but they got to show me that they're not going to stick a tool into the spur driver of the chuck before they touch a one way.
Yeah. Yes. So, I'm purchasing this lathe instead of borrowing it.
Well, you got a new one coming.
It's
So you're
nice,
going to have
though.
two
It's
lathes.
working well. There you
Yeah.
go.
Sorry, Kate.
There you go. You'll have two. You can take a student.
Yeah. No, Amber. Amber wants to. Amber has learnt the basics of turning. So she does like it, but sometimes her depression gets the better of her. So this is going to sit for when she wants to do some turning. When my other one gets here, and because it's she got spoilt going to Robbo's house and turning on Robbo's lathes, and now she doesn't want to turn on my little lathes. You see, I really don't blame her.
Yeah.
I mean, it's much harder to stall a bigger lathe than it is my little one, which stalls all the time. You can't hardly get.
Yeah, but that's good safety factor at times.
And it's
For
good
beginners.
for tool control too. Like practice and tool control. So you get your tool control now and down and you're not forcing it and you get a much less of a catch, less risk.
Yes. So whenever
Now you're going to be a man of three lathes.
Oh no, I'm gonna sell the little one, the mini one, I reckon. Just flog it off.
You can never have too many lathes.
Yeah, you can
It's
take
broken.
it with you for a demonstration somewhere that way.
I've got to
Because
buy
it's a
another
small
motor for it.
portable one.
I've got to buy a motor for it. So if that's the case, then it's going to sit there for a bloody long time.
Oh yeah.
It's sitting under
Chinese
the
lathe.
blade.
Look it up in China for a motor.
Yeah, it's $180.
Shouldn't be that much.
Yeah, $180, and it was free delivery. So,
Yeah.
but again, I haven't pulled the motor apart, and it could just be a bearing, so it might not actually be too much to fix.
Yeah. Or a gear pulley.
Yeah, it's got that kind of a noise to it when you start it, and when it first started up and turned off, like a knackered bearing or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like a dirty bearing.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
if you
so
got to put new bearings in, make sure you put sealed bearings in.
Yeah.
I've come across where people have replaced their lathe bearings, but not with sealed bearings. And they complain about how long it took. And I just said, well, you got to have to do it again.
Yeah.
Do it. Spent the extra 50 cents to get a sealed one.
Yep. Yeah. All right. Thank you. I didn't realise that. So.
Kate, don't forget this Sunday is our club meeting.
Okay. Yeah, I can probably make this Sunday. I couldn't last Sunday because I had a demo. But,
yeah, well, it was Father's Day, so we postponed it a week.
Oh no, actually, Father's Day I had to sit in and work at the gallery for a day. But the weekend before we had the monthly meeting, and I missed that because I had a demo. But yeah, I'll make one next week. Thanks for the reminder.
And we still have the Tuesday, Friday ones in England.
Yeah, Tuesday, Friday in England.
Tuesday afternoon, about 2:30 it starts our time. Tuesday, Fridays, it starts at our time, 2:30. Yeah. That's 7:30 for them.
Oh yeah. Lots of meetings. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So many meetings.
Yeah, they.
Invited to all kinds of meetings.
Well, you're a member. You should attend ours.
Yeah, I know. I will. I just had a demo that weekend. So.
Yeah. I know. I just wanted, if you hadn't been getting the email or haven't read it, just give you a reminder on it.
Yeah.
That we shifted it because of Father's Day.
Oh, okay. That's good.
You can imagine what the wives would say. You couldn't even be here for the kids or grandkids on Father's Day.
Yeah, I
had to be playing with your wood.
Yeah, playing with your wood again.
Whoa, what's going on there? Did you go over and like me new Facebook page?
Yeah, I did.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Is that you, Bob?
No, I haven't had a chance. I saw it. I just have to get up on Facebook again.
Okay. I'll let you off, all right? Just this once.
Cool. Well, I made a ball end billy club the other day. Just first thing I made to practice, warm up. It's like, oh, gotta warm up, practice, warm up with the skew. So I just did a little like ball end pummel billy club type thing
Uh-huh.
out of walnut.
Yeah, I'm very impressed. Come home the other day and found about 20 pieces of walnut, big pieces. Most of them I can't lift. Takes two of us to put them up on the bandsaw.
Well, I bet.
That's what this come out of. It's still green, but
Oh, the walnut?
yeah,
It should dry fairly well and evenly since it's end grain, as long as the bottom's consistent.
yes, it is. That's something I'm well aware of. I've ruined more walnut.
Yeah. I'll have to put a little eyelid in the bottom with a leather strap on the bottom. But here it is here.
Uh-huh.
And then your hand stopper.
A Mountie Club.
Yeah,
Or
pretty
is
much.
that for the local John Don?
For anything.
Oh, to ride the subways in Toronto.
Yeah, it could be. Or it's the tire checker for
Yes,
the
that's
tire
what
checker.
you tell the OPP.
Yeah, for the bikers. It's like, oh yeah, it's my tire checker. Yeah. I don't know. I might have to keep that on by the front door.
Oh, just have to wander out with one of your snakes around your neck. They're going to run like mad.
Yeah, I bet. Some people would.
Either that, if they had a gun, you'd probably be the one shot because they'd be too nervous.
Meh.
Nothing like a big coiled snake to scare people.
I know.
It's not an icebreaker at a party.
Not always. Where the hell are those eyelets? Huh. I'll have to get some more. Oh. I gotta get my phone plugged in, that's gonna die.
You don't have a charger in your shop?
No, I do. I have a charger in the shop, but cord's kind of short. It does reach my phone holder where my phone was, but I don't really need to be in my shop anymore, so I'll go back to the couch.
Uh-huh.
Go back to the couch.
Yeah, I've been lucky. Everything I got in my shop, I got a bracket, a flexible arm that I can hang my phone from the ceiling.
Yeah, I got one of those too. They're pretty
I've got
handy.
one for my tablet that has 3 elbow joints in it.
Oh.
So, plus I can rotate it so I can have it where I want. And I got some super magnets on the base and stuck them to my dust collector that's overhead, right overhead the lathe for the, with the because of all the sanding. The one with the 2 filters in them. And So I have everything right there in
something
front of
happened.
me.
Oh, something happened. I don't know. Cut out or froze or what?
Don't know.
Yeah, the tea light holders and candle holders are a pretty handy gig. Fairly quick and easy to do.
Yeah.
It'll get your production speed up and brings your hourly rate up.
Yeah, that's what Robbo was saying. He goes, now that you've got an order, now you need to get faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first 5 will take you the longest, and then it's like, oh,
Yeah.
bang, 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 bang.
Yeah. Now, Robbo said for him it's the first 3, and then after that it's just memory, muscle memory.
Yeah. Yeah, same. First couple, first 3, first 4, 5.
Yeah. So it'll be about the first 20 for me then.
It'll get
You'd be
quicker.
surprised. You'd be surprised, Jay.
I can say it to myself.
Yeah.
Don't be a defeatist in that sense.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not like that. I'm just I'm thinking practically. This is
No,
me.
think positively, because positively isn't necessarily practically. Practically is always on the safe side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
What
thing
do
is,
you
if they're
think?
not perfectly identical to each other, the customer is not going to know it.
No.
No.
And she doesn't even really care what wood I do it in, to be honest. So I just thought I'd do pine because it was cheaper to start off with. If I make any mistakes, it's not really costing me, is it? I mean, I've got to buy the wood, but it doesn't cost much. It's structural pine.
Yeah, dried timber.
Sweet.
Kiln
Building
dried,
material.
probably.
Sorry. Sorry, you both talked at once. I didn't hear either of you.
Oh, I said building materials, and
Yeah.
Dr. Bob said probably kiln dried.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I had a weird phone call 2 days ago. And it was a student I knew real well, hired him, used him for years, went to work for one of the 3-letter agencies in DC, actually in Maryland. And he said, I was cleaning up my phone book before I transferred to a new phone, because my wife bought me a new phone for my retirement.
Oh, yeah.
And he says, I didn't think you'd be still alive and have the same phone number. Gee, thanks.
Yeah, that's a bit rude, isn't it? Hey, go on, Mike. And Dan's asked Kate a question. What webcam are you using? I think it was just his phone, Dan.
Yeah, when I showed the bowls and box and stuff, it was just my phone.
Yeah.
I saw a message from Joy. She said, "Where am I located?"
In a house,
Just
in a house
outside
like
of,
that?
yeah, on the couch in the house, but
Yeah, that's
just
it.
outside of Toronto, Canada.
Kind of by Niagara Falls, kind of.
Other side of Toronto.
Yeah. That's still kind of, if you look at it globally.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah.
It's only, I don't know. Niagara Falls from me is about an hour and a half.
Yeah, not much.
So 160.
It's quicker than coming here.
Yeah, yeah.
It's in the nooks and crannies quite well. This does. What's going on,
I'll
Mike?
tell you, cleaning it by hand like that is a good idea, but don't get too cocky and try to do it at high speed. You'll melt the bristles, and then you'll really be mad at yourself.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't know how many times I've melted Velcro, the sanding disc things with the Velcro on them.
Yep.
got too carried away and melted the Velcro to nothing. Oh, I couldn't even find the Velcro. It was gone. Vaporized.
You're pushing too hard when you sand.
Yeah, yeah. I don't value my own dollar, apparently. I paid bloody $75 for it and then wrecked it 2 months later. Not really what I planned on.
I noticed you used a toothbrush to clean out the grooves. If that's the size groove that you're always going to be using, get yourself a pair of dikes, diagonal cutters, and cut a row of teeth off your toothbrush.
I'm glad you explained what dikes means to you, because it don't mean the same thing to me.
Yeah, I kind of guessed as much because we have the same definition. But as a person for me, being in electronics, that's what you call diagonal cutters or dikes. Hand me the dikes, please.
Yep.
It's just slang that I've known since I was probably 12 years old.
Yep.
And I learned it from my uncle, who I used all the time, and I could never at the time figure out why my mother kept yelling at him that I shouldn't learn language like that, and had no idea what they were talking about, because I was innocent at 12, 13 years old, because they're diagonal, look at them, you can see it.
Yep. I was going to duck inside for a sec.
The other day, Kate, I was going through a scrap album that my parents had me start when I was really little. And it has ended up in a box as I add stuff to it. And I was getting something off a closet shelf and it fell on me. It's one of those things you put up because you don't want to throw it away. I spent about 4 hours going through there. Pictures of Toronto and the streetcars. Visiting relatives that lived in Toronto, Brantford, all long since garden food. But it brought back a lot of fun times, taking the train into Toronto and then getting on the streetcar to go visit a relative that lived in a 5-story building. That's the highest I'd been in a building before as a little kid. And having the milkman in Brantford be a horse and buggy, and the horse was smart, knew exactly what door to stop at what house. Knew the route well.
Yeah, they're normally pretty good like that. That's so the guy on the back can have a sleep, isn't it? So I made some handles.
Oh yes, for the miniature tap.
Yeah.
You got to tell Kate about that.
Oh, there's the boot sale that I went to the other day, it was actually held at our local RSL. It's where the veterans go to drink and stuff like that.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
Hey?
Yeah, I heard you. I'm just turning the fan off.
Oh, okay. And they come out and checked out my turning work and stuff like that. And one of the guys said, "I've got a job for you. Come inside." So I went inside, and they've got this little. Behind most bars in Australia, they've got a little wine barrel or port barrel that's kept on the bench behind it. So just for a particular port or whatever. Well, the tap that's on that is like tiny, like this long, and the lady can't grab that. The bar lady can't grab the tap and turn it anymore. She's actually got a metal pole that she puts on the handle and turns it.
Mm-mm.
So I've made her some little handles out of wood.
Cool.
So they kind of go with the keg, instead of a metal pole.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna charge them anything for it. It's not actually going to sit on the tap permanently. It's just going to get slid over the handle when they want to turn it and then take it off. So,
Oh, cool. They
So
could
I made-
epoxy it over the metal.
sorry?
They probably could epoxy it on the little metal pin.
No, they don't want to.
They don't want to.
No, they just want it to sit next to it. I did this one originally. It's just pine,
Mhm.
and I know it's going to be weak down that end, so
Mhm.
I made another one. I made it out of can't really see it. I made it out of bottle brush.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
That actually
That'll
looks
work.
much nicer. And I burnt
You could
the
take-
bottom of it.
Yeah, that's cool. Now, what you
But
could
some-
do is get a little piece of aluminum hollow sleeve or aluminum rod or something that's hollow.
Yep.
The same diameter of the metal tap, and just drill a hole and put it on the inside of the wood. Or
Yep.
a ferrule on the outside of the wood will give it strength.
Yeah, Robbo did suggest that with the pine one.
Yeah.
But the bottle brush is pretty hard.
Yeah, it should be hard enough.
That was me
Yeah.
whacking it on the lathe bed.
Just make sure that you leave a business card or 5
Yeah, I
or
am.
6 with them, because that's a great loss leader. Even if they pay you for it, it's a loss leader.
I don't want any money for it. It's
Take a
RSL, so
drink.
I don't want any money.
I know,
Um,
but take a drink at least.
If they offer it, I might. I'm
If
going to
they
go.
offer to pay you, just say, give me something on tap or something instead. That way
Well,
you've at least received, you've got to have a value for it. Just can't give it away. It's a perceived item.
I'll have a glass of whatever's in that keg, thanks. That I'm making the handle for.
And leave a pile of business cards.
Robbo goes, did they let you bring the keg home so you could try it out? And I was like, nah. He goes, oh, you could have stuck your mouth under the tap and drunk it all, and then brought it home. Here you go. Yeah.
Here you go.
I don't drink very often. Christmas time. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much for coming in. I'm going to knock it on the head. My lunch is nearly ready.
All right. No problem. Take it easy.
Thanks for coming in, and appreciate seeing your work. It's always very nice.
Thanks.
That it
Right.
is.
Yes.
Thanks.
Take care then,
That's good.
2 of you.
Good seeing you again. So good seeing
Yeah, you
everybody. See you
And
again soon.
If I don't see you beforehand, enjoy fatherhood.
All right. Enjoy the lack of sleep. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care, Bob.
All right.
Take care,
you
Jack.
too.
See you later, Mike, Dan, and whoever's in the background there. Bye.